Desynced tutorial. I have the demo version of the video game Desynced, and I'm going to do the tutorial. I just downloaded it, just ran it for the first time, and we're going to see what this game is all about. See, we've got important messages over here.
Welcome back, Commander. Your ship has been damaged, and I've taken you out of stasis. You will need to establish...
Okay, skip all this stuff. So the controls, usually they want you to do this sort of thing. Click anywhere to minimize. Pan the camera. Use the mouse wheel to zoom the camera. Okay, it's telling me nothing important. Understood. And basically what it was saying is you can rerun the tutorial. Okay, your units will either be robots or buildings. Items will either be components or resources. Understood. You're landing with advanced units. Command center, scout bot, 2 engineer bots. Says you have to protect them because I won't be able to produce them. Okay, we've got different interfaces. Select your scout bot. It's right there. You can rename it. When it's destroyed, it drops everything, and they need power. It's more advanced logistics. That's exciting. Got inventory. Looks like 4 inventory items because obviously the scouts have inventory. Components, which go into sockets. Minimap. You can zoom using the mouse wheel. Overlay settings, I guess is that right there. Press M to see full screen. Oh, really nice. You can try selecting a unit and ordering it to move around. Select a unit with the left mouse button, and then you use the right mouse button to tell it where to go to. Okay, so I got the command center. It's got 8 inventory slots, 2 components, it says. Dragging and dropping. Small advanced turrets. So what is that? So I gotta find the small advanced turrets over here. Okay, so I'm gonna put this onto the scout bot like that. And it delivered it. Is this it right here? Small advanced turret. Select your command center. Deploy it. No idea what this means. But I'm gonna guess you can't deploy it there. Deploy it using deploy button. In between the 2 resources, but what are the 2 resources? So I'm gonna guess right there is the perfect place. Oh, it's some deploying a base. See, this is improper language. It built the command center. When it says deploy, I thought it meant that it wanted my ship to go to a different location. It should say build. It should say build command center. Deploy is too vague of a word. 2 small runner bots. See right there. Has 1 inventory slot. A drop pod is right here. The drop pod has 2 resources. Lastly, it contains a deployer. The deployer contains a building. First, select the drop pod. Drag and drop the deployer onto your scout. That's an engineer. That's a scout. Use the deploy button to deploy this building near your command center. So I'm picking on the scout. Yeah, this game is good. I can already see this game is too confusing. And I'm not going to like it. Okay, it is recommended 2 to 3 tiles away. I obviously ignored that. Pre-configured to produce metal bars. Understood. We need metal. Select an engineer. Right here. On the metal ore. Click on the metal ore. Guess what? How do I know what the metal ore is? There it is. There's a runner begins to okay, so it looks like it's automatically transferring the production. And that is the coverage of the logistics network. Your units have inventory and component. Select your command center. Check your units interface. What does that mean? Check your units interface. Okay, so these are medium size, and this is internal size, which of course makes no sense. One of which has a power cell. Bots and buildings gain functionality via components. Sockets come in 4 sizes: small, medium, large, and internal. Okay. Select and look at the device. Games that have long tutorials are too difficult to play. You can see the engineer has 1 small and 4 internal. Right now the engineer has a laser mining tool. Select the mining unit, which is currently inactive. I guess it's over here. To the crystal resource. He didn't move. Select the mining unit. Oh, maybe it meant to get the other engineer and bring him to the crystal place. It should say select the other mining unit, you know? Select the other engineer. Basic production is the fabricator. The fabricator can process resources, produce components. Select your command center. There's a fabricator. Drag. Oh, God. Drag the fabricator to a medium socket. For now, we are concerned production is not yet set. The text is so small. Why can't they make bigger text? They got all this space over here to put this text. Click the production register. A pop-up will appear. Once the pop-up is open, look for small component section and choose fabricator. Change the number to be produced to 3. Is that this? Wow, I'm not gonna play this game. It's just too difficult. Tutorial will continue. Okay, your first metal bar production building came from a deployer. Now it's time to start making your own production buildings. Open the build menu and select a building one by one. Select building 1 by 1, 1S. Okay, there it's placed. Resources will be delivered. Okay, select the new building. I mean, come on, look at the, no one. I mean, the icons are really difficult. Click the request item button and request a single fabricator. Is this a single fabricator? No. A single fabricator? Is that what it... Why don't you just put one? It'll automatically be delivered. Change production to metal bars. Add one more production building, copy and paste. There you go. Okay, I think I missed something. Place another small building to metal plates. Okay, I already don't remember how to do it. Oh, you hit the B. And you gotta do... Was it this button over here? Paste. You gotta do fabricator. No, wait, what's this over here? Metal plate? Yeah, now it says 0 over here. What does this mean? Place another, but this time set the production to metal plates. Okay, you need the fabricator, so I'm gonna get the fabricator. And then over here you set it to metal plate. I want to stop playing this already. Start producing metal plates. Select the command center. You'll find two elements of the command center, a robot factory and a high-grade capacitor. Use the robot factory to produce 2 more robots. Okay, that's the robot factory. Runner bot, worker bot. 2 more runner bots. So you hit that. Now, the pop-up is a pain because the pop-up is covering the next thing that I need to click on, which is over here. You don't want to have all these pop-ups all over the place. This pop-up is just way too big. I can't stand pop-ups. I think that pop-ups need to be removed from most websites, especially sites like Google. You get Google Analytics and there's just pop-ups all over the place. Select the command center. Use a fabricator to make an assembler. Use a fabricator to make an assembler. I mean, maybe that should be like a robot arm. Right mouse button, the assembler. Is that the one? And see, now we've got a case where it says choose equip component, but the pop-up is covering the menu. You know, you don't want to do that. You should look into constructing an uplink. in an assembler. Okay. Use the assembler to make an uplink. This is the assembler. And this is the uplink. I don't think the uplink was here before. I don't like it when games do that, because now the interface has changed. You're trying to figure out where everything is and it's not there. They should have it ghosted out instead. Right mouse button to fabricator and choose unequip. Is this what it's asking for? Wait a second, is this the fabricator? It says use the assembler. Missing metal bars. Equip and choose unequip component? Make one circuit board in your assembler. Use the assembler to make an uplink. But I guess it's busy now. Fabricator, power cell, assembler. Okay, it says it's going to do infinite production, so I have to stop it as far as I know and switch to the uplink. Right mouse button on the fabricator. Choose unequip. There again, the pop-up. What does that do? I don't even know what that did. Unequip. Equip the uplink in its place. No idea what's going on now. Okay, I'm close to giving up on the game. Oh, something happened. It moved. No, that's a fabricator? Oh, come on. What happened to the uplink? Pick the uplink. And then you hit that. Missing production ingredient, metal bar. So what do I do? In order to expand, construct an uplink, make a circuit board, use the assembler to make an uplink, and then something about a fabricator. What does it say over here? Missing production ingredient, metal ore. So that means the engineer dude is over here. He needs to go back to here. Why didn't he go? I clicked on it, and then I click over here. What's going on? Does he have to deploy? He's got inventory. Yeah, okay, now he's going. So I figured that out on my own. I did not send that. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because I clicked on it and then he waited until he was done and then he moved. Okay, so we got to come back to here. He's waiting for production ingredients. This number is counting down. Okay, there it is. Right mouse the fabricator. Which one is the fabricator? Over here? I think it's supposed to be over here. Wasn't it over here? Unequipped component. Okay, so I guess I take this and I add
We
it
have
over
established
here.
a connection to the surface, and I have already begun synchronizing our databases. With this, we are now able to research new technology from the tech tree interface. This will help us replace the missing data from the damaged.
Okay. Wow, how many of these are there? Okay, so the tutorial is in the game. You've seen a little bit about what the game is like. I understand that there's learning curves for different games, but I think this is going to be a little bit complicated. Most games, you click on something and a window pops up, says choose your production. I don't like that these things are over here. I think they should just do a pop-up window where you choose your production. I don't like that you have to drag. I hate games where you do that. I understand with the cell phone games, you got to drag everything, but on the computer you don't. Dragging is a pain in the butt. Dragging means you're doing more. You got to take it from here, drag it over there. Why don't you just have it where you just click on it and it's just set? That would be what I prefer. It's so much easier. I hate draggy games. This is just a demo, you know, it's early access and everything, but the game looked really cool, but it looks like it's going to be a pain to maintain. Maybe I'll try it again another day. This is Desynced tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.